Hi, this is Amy Barnsley with Northern Michigan University, and I wanted to share with you the online course MA100 Intermediate Algebra that I've developed. Northern Michigan subscribes to the Quality Matters rubric and standards for developing and teaching online courses. And it was these standards that guided the development that I'm going to show you. So these are a list of best practices, and I will refer to them, but not much. More or less, I wanted you to know that this is this institution's best practices for online education, and it really guided the work I did. We're going to start here in the student view of EduCat, which is a Moodle product. And we're in week 9, so this looks slightly different than what the students would have seen when they immediately started the course. But they would have seen and gone to the Start Here lesson. And again, going back, this is right here, how to get started is clear. And so for the students, that would have been clear. And they would go through, they would read my introduction. These are all going to occur in pop-ups. And the syllabus. Syllabus is similar to what you would see in a face-to-face course, with the exception of the links, including down at the bottom you get academic integrity, which is important in an online class, and important dates. And these are all hyperlinked. And again, that goes back to the best practices. After the students complete, go through and look at the documents, they would do the Start Here quiz. And that would just sort of ensure that they have looked at all the requirements for the course and posted an introduction about themselves. And there's two websites that I use quite a bit for this class, and both are outside of EduCat. And so my website is a content website. You can see here, it's got units and lessons. There's 40-some lessons. Each one is labeled. And I link to that in EduCat. And the other website they have is a math content and homework management program called ALEX. So we'll go over both of those in a minute. Now, in EduCat, they have announcements here. You'll see I don't post too often. I try to just do it when it's important. Extensions, changes to the course, TA hours, things like that. And we have learning objectives listed in every lesson, every unit. So here there's just 2 objectives that go with this entire unit. There's discussion forum and homework and reading quizzes. And then every week would be equivalent of a Friday, there would be a computation quiz in ALEX. You can see that here. And we'll pop out and I'll show you that in a minute. Let's look at one of the reading quizzes so you can have an idea of the what it looks like to a student. We're going to go into the reading quiz for lesson 32. That would be one this week. So the first link would take them to my website. The second link takes them to their ALEX website. The third link for each lesson is their reading quiz. And I'm trying to guide them into reading the book. And you can see here, they're short. This is just 4 questions, true, false, fill in the blank, or multiple choice. Here, if I hit submit, it's going to say you didn't answer them, but that's okay. And then they would see the solutions. And that is maybe what they would do first in the lesson, or maybe second after they do their homework. Each unit has a discussion forum requirement. And those discussion forums initially were embedded in the units here, but students had given me feedback and said they were forgetting to do them because each unit might only be a week or 2 weeks worth of instruction, and then they had to check, they didn't know where to go. So as an improvement to the course, I have put them all up here at the top. So this unit 6 and 7 is together. You can see that that was a small change. And I wanted to give you an example so you can see this in use and see what we get. We're trying to mimic some of the quality discussion that goes on in face-to-face classes. Here we're going to bump down to this one called polynomials because it's nice. I wanted you to see the time. It was posted at 8:45 p.m. on a Friday. Well, I wasn't working on Friday, but the students were. And then they have answered each other 9:41, not 10:45, 10:50. See, all these students were online working. And then, I went to work Monday and answered, and it looks basically like you guys got it. So this is one of the benefits of a discussion forum, and then this remains there as a permanent discussion. Students can go back and look at it. Now, the drawback to it is asynchronous, so students are not sometimes getting the answer immediately, but really that's no different than if they had been working on their homework in a face-to-face class, and they would not have an immediate answer. I want to show you another thing I do in EduCat before we go out and look at the other websites. Students are required, online homework is required, but it is graded by the ALEX program. Now, practice exams and exams are graded by me. So this is an example. So we're going to go look at actually the practice exam 2 was at the end of Unit 5. This was just due a week ago or so. And I wanted to show you the students. I'm in a student view. They would upload here. Now I've uploaded a sample document just because I was trying it to make sure it all worked, and they would upload their written work. This requires them to go get it scanned and put it as a PDF. And within EduCat, I need it to be a PDF. So there is a little bit of technology frustration for students trying to get it in the right format. But let me show you why it needs to be in a PDF format. You're trying to use this program completely. Going back out to the instructor point of view, now I can go grade submissions, and what I want to show you here is a sample of what it looks like from a teacher point of view. The student has uploaded work, and I go to PDF editor, and then I can give comments. And I think especially important for an online course where the students are doing their homework, just entering answers. They're not actually showing any work until this time when they do their practice exam. So I require that they do their practice exam and scan and upload it so I can give feedback before I will turn on the actual exam. And so I just think this is part of best practices with mathematics. We need to see that their algebra steps and how things are going, and then give feedback that they can then go look at their solutions in ALEX, and I'll show you that in a minute. So this is what I wanted to show you in EduCat. So the lessons, the discussion forum, the reading quizzes, and the practice exams and exams. Now let's go over to my website, and any one lesson, so for example lesson 20, you click this and it would take you out to my lesson or my website. So here's the website, and we're going to go look at this unit, more equations and inequalities, and we're going to go down and look at quadratic in polynomial inequalities. The first thing I wanted to show you was this is a video I made in a program called Explain Everything. Let's solve the following quadratic inequality. The first thing you want to do is find what's called the critical. Okay, so these are embedded, they don't link out. And then the third one here is one that I got from Khan Academy. So you can see it's really, really similar.
Welcome to the presentation on quadratic inequalities. I know that sounds very complicated, but hopefully.
So the content is not being presented in a lecture, but is being presented in short videos. You can see mine's 5 minutes. The Khan Academy one's 9:48. All these videos, including mine, are closed captions. So you can see here, you'll close caption. The directions are there. And YouTube does that automatically. I find that it translates my voice very well. Every now and again there's some words that are wrong, but it's a good, and this is all part of the best practices with the Quality Matters rubric. Let's go look at the ALEX website. So what I've done here is this is a student account that I've created, and I just wanted to show you what they will see. So this is what they see when they log in. Let's go look at homework assignment 9.1 that's due tomorrow. And I've attempted it 3 times. They can do it unlimited attempts. ALEX has a really good randomization, so subsequent attempts are given different problems, but similar. In here are the resources that are available. So they've got my website there, But within their homework, they can see a worked example, and that's nice. They can see videos that go with these problems. So this is the very, very similar problem.
In this video, we've defined two sets using set builder notation.
And you can see then there's other lectures of nearby problems, but you can also get to those by going right here into the other problem. Oh, it doesn't like it when you leave it blank, so it's going to make me click twice. And then we're here in this other problem, and we can see more videos. Now this is a textbook link that's not going to work in my student account because it just doesn't, but it works for the students. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something else, and I'll show you the textbook when we go to my teacher account. So let's go look at what the reports look like. 1 second here. I'm back to the home screen for the student account, and under the home screen I can go to reports, and students can look up under reports their full solutions. So I've only done 9.1, so we're going to go click on that, my score of 8%. And I wanted to show you, see, they can click on these and look at the explanation for any problem. And that's better than a regular textbook because they're getting more than just the answers, they're getting a full solution. Another resource in ALEX is the feature called ALEX Pi, and this is, the Pi consists of all the topics that I've selected for this semester. And this is what we call an intelligent program, and that is that it gives them an initial knowledge check and then intermediate assessments throughout the semester, and builds this pie chart based on how they are doing. The drawback to this is it's not tied to the lectures, so I have this as just extra credit. And how it works is they do 3 problems correct in a row, and then they earn that topic. So because this is a student account, I just have a few of the topics done. But this is just another way to learn the material. Now I've jumped over to my instructor account so that I can show you the ebook. This was the link in their homework that would have been the textbook, and it doesn't work in the sample student account, but it does for them. So from my teacher account, I have to go from my home page. And when they click on that link in that homework, it would take them directly to that section of the book. And this is what they would see. This is a page-by-page exact copy of the book of section 9.1. And then down here, you can see there's the homework examples or homework problems. These are exactly what's in the book. But in addition, you also get videos. You see this animation. They can search the ebook. They can go out to the the answers in the back. They can go to any other section. So the ebook is nice for the students, and it's available in their homework. It's also available here from their home screen ebook, and they can purchase a physical copy of, oh, that was the student account that doesn't have it. They can purchase a physical copy of the book for $15 from ALEX, which is a phenomenal deal. The next thing I wanted to show you was the final exam for this class is proctored and taken with me or with an approved proctor at the end. The exams themselves are unproctored, and those are taken on their own through ALEX, and then the work is uploaded. I cannot control cheating, of course, but there is a 1-hour time limit on exams, and that helps. They really couldn't look every problem up. They would have to have some content knowledge to whip through it in an hour. And the final exam is weighted heavily, so they have to show competency in a proctored setting in order to pass the class at the end there. And just to kind of wrap this up, there's a lot of objectives here, or a lot of standards that I have covered in this course. And I don't have time to cite them all, but the course really does follow best practice recommendations for online education. And some of the things that I would like to do in the future is there's TAs and tutors in the regular hours, but none in the evening, and I think that would be a big improvement for this class. And this class, my students are doing as well as they are in the face-to-face class, and I think that's as much as I can hope for. Online classes provide opportunities for students that are busy with children and jobs and athletics that just wouldn't otherwise be available. So I think it's important to have good quality online courses. Thanks.